Hello guys, welcome to Breaking Insights. I only made this video so you could see like the progress on my beard, so now that you've seen it, the point of the video has been served, the rest is crap. Dang it, I hate when I run out of water in this thing. And I go over here and make more water. Talk about first world problems, I tell you. Just gotta refill the thing. Except when you have dishwater in the sink, you can't refill your Boredom pitcher, you know. You have to dip it down into the dishwater and then somehow hope that the dishwater doesn't somehow seep into the pitcher, which there's no way it could do that, but you still worry about it. I really hate that. Anyway, I'm about to go to bed here pretty soon, so I just thought I'd make a quick video that I can put on my computer and edit tomorrow if I get bored or whatever. Which I just spent the last like 2.5 hours watching Waffle Pone, which if you don't know, you either do or don't know what that channel is, but that channel is further proof, you know, that my liar video is not that far off the mark, that some people enjoy that stuff, and that I'm not completely crazy for doing what I did in that video, for throwing shit around and knocking shit down. I think it's worse when you don't shave for like 2 or 3 days, because then when you lean, like when you're at your desk and you do this, you sit on your hand like this, it's really short hairs and it pushes them like directly inward to your face, and that causes more pain than when the hairs are longer and they just brush off to the sides. They can just kind of, I think that's helping. So maybe, we'll see, I don't know, that's just something I happened to notice today, but it might not have been that way yesterday, and it might not be that way tomorrow. Because those things you just discover, you know. I do have my second light over there on. So maybe the lighting is slightly better on me here, but you can see like this shadow that hits me right about here. Something, I don't know. I haven't done too much today. I actually got another idea for a video. Not a fake sequelitis, even though that idea is still in the melting pot, so to speak. But I got another idea for a top 13 video, actually. And I don't know if I should say what it is, because I always spoil these things and I don't want to, you know, have people knowing what it is. It would be more of a surprise if I just posted it suddenly one day. But suffice it to say, that's in the works. At least I've written the script for it. I still have to record the script and then, dear God, edit the actual video into it. But it should be kind of fun. Ooh, I do need to get to sleep. Ha! But, yeah, I just kind of wanted to bring the beard progress up to date, because I didn't want to, like, go another month without making a video, without at least trying to show you guys kind of how it looked a little bit in the various stages of its growth, you know. To me, it still looks like there's just a shadow there, not like there's actual hair or anything. And, the funny thing is, when I said that I'd never tried to grow out my beard before, well, the truth is that sometimes I would let my mustache go, like I would shave my beard but not my mustache. And sometimes I would let the mustache go for like maybe a month at a time, and it would get really long, but even when I would let that get long, it still didn't look like a mustache. It looked like just a shadow over my mouth, and you could see that in some of like maybe my really old videos, I don't know, before I started like shaving it regularly. So I don't know, well, we'll see how that goes. I've discovered a new food that I really love. Pasties. Oh, pasties. These are like a northern food. My mom learned to make them, I guess, from my dad, because he is from up north. So when we lived in Georgia, or actually Florida, she made them all the time. Kind of miss that. But these taste just like hers, almost. Except she put rhubarb and rutabaga into hers. So, and I think these are just meat and potatoes. I don't know if rhubarb and rutabaga are vegetables, but I kind of like to think they were. So that maybe someday I could actually like start making my own or something. I don't know. Man, I haven't done any lifting weights today. I need to do some of that, man. I hate to put a big fat 0 there next to the date. Here's what I'm doing, basically. This is my fridge, by the way, if you wanted to see all my pretty little magnets. Basically, I have like a little scale here, right? So, what I'll do is I'll get up from my computer or whatever, and I'll lift the weights 15 times. Once I've done that, I move this up one. And then I come back a little later, I do 15 more, I move it up again. And then at the end of the day, wherever the weight is, I write that down on this next to the day. As you can see, there's a lot of really low numbers there. I don't see why, you know, through the course of a 12, 15, 18-hour day, I can't get more of those in. You know, it's like, how is it that I really don't think about it that often? Like, do I really sit there for 3 hours without thinking about it? How does that much time go by and I don't think about it? You know, how is it? I mean, I'm getting up to go to the bathroom, you know, you do it then or something, and I don't know. It's like, what do I have to do to leave myself a reminder to do it, you know? To just randomly do it out of the blue. That's what I'm trying for, but whatever. Yeah, someone was actually asking me in a message the other day if there was anything wrong, because they said they sensed that there was something, and I guess someone is always going to sense that a little bit or something, and maybe imagine a little bit. But, you know, I told them that there was kind of, you know, that boredom is kind of setting in a little bit since I'm not working and all, and I'm just doing the LPs and everything. Sometimes in between, the time in between, I kind of get lost as to what I should do, whether I should try to watch something on YouTube or work on something. And when I did the fake sequelitis, that filled in a huge gap for a couple of weeks there. But the problem is that when I did it, that was all I did. And I didn't do any recording for LPs, and I probably went days at a time without actually uploading. But if I did, that was wise, because I didn't want to do anything else. Once I got sucked into that, it was like, okay, I wake up and I'm going to go over here and I'm going to start working on it right now, because I'm obsessed with this. And I was thinking to myself, you know, I don't want to start on the next fake sequelitis and have the same thing happen, because what if I get so into it that I can't drag myself away from it to do anything else like recording? Because when I get into something like that, like when I start on something really big, a project of any kind, I go at it, you know, I start going at it and I don't stop until I'm either finished or I get completely bored with it. And I didn't get bored with the sequelitis. I'm just not going to be in as much of a hurry to post the second one as I was the first one. Because with the first one I had all these delusions of grandeur, like, oh, you know, stuff. And with the second one I'm not as, you know, anticipatory. That makes no sense. In the second one, I'm not as anticipatory of the response, because I've seen the first response. The response to the first one was really good, actually. It's just that I gotta find that happy medium between being bored and being too absorbed into something. Well, building up a nice supply of cardboard over here. Need to take this out, but that stupid-ass cold weather won't let me. It's actually not that bad out there tonight, but oh, that cold weather just shuts me down. I hate it. It shuts me down. You know, the same first world problem as we had 5 years ago. It's taking a minute and 30 seconds to walk out to your car. When it's 5 degrees outside, you don't want to frickin' do that. Ugh. But you know, I park out back because I don't want to take up the spots up front because I'm considerate and all that shit. So whatever. I just wish I lived downstairs. Even that would be a huge help. And I wish I had a sliding glass door. Because how are you supposed to bring furniture into a regular door? Why don't they design doors so you can actually get furniture through them? You know, why does it always have to be just a little bit off, you know, an inch or 2 inches? It's always like that. It's like they deliberately design doors so that it will always be just an inch. So you have to push it and tear off the fabric on one side, you know, or tear the cushions off and throw them around like that guy in Waffle Cone. I love making references to stuff I was just talking about 10 minutes ago. That's so funny. You should have seen me yesterday. I had this really loud fart. I wish I could put it on YouTube, but I don't want to because I wasn't wearing a shirt. It makes me so mad when I'm not wearing a shirt in these stupid things. Like in these diary videos that I make separate from these, separate from the vlogs, they're just diary videos, or diarrhea as I call them. And I ripped this fart and it was like 8 seconds long. And it wasn't the fart that made me laugh, it was the speculation that the fart was caused by pasties that made me laugh. And I started like just cracking up. I literally laughed for 5 minutes. I didn't stop. For 5 minutes I laughed. So I was thinking of just putting up a video, 2 minutes of me laughing. But the problem is I'm not wearing a freaking shirt. It's like, why you gotta be so nasty, you know? You know, walking around all nasty ass and naked ass, walking around in your old underwear all the time like some 40-year-old, you know, Homer Simpson, you know? Gee, if there was ever a stereotype I was trying to avoid, that's it. Dear Christ. And yet, I just slide right into it so effortlessly, no problem, you know. Well, if anything, though, if anyone feels inclined to criticize me, I just tell them, well, hey, look at Homer Simpson, you know. Of course, Homer Simpson is married, and that's a checklist. Get married, get a job, go to college, whatever, have sex, yeah, behave, you know, always behave, never get angry, always eat vegetables, always sit straight with your back straight, you know. Be good. Be good. Ooh, can you deal with that? Little Ben Stiller impression there. Oh yeah, that's right, Ben Stiller sucks, so I suck. I think it's about time I turn this off if I'm just going to be drumming on my legs, and that's no good. So, alright, so I'll try and make a vlog again in a few days so you can see, like, the increased amount of stubble. Maybe, I don't know, it might be a week, I don't know. I do something, I never find anything to talk about, though. Of course, I found something to talk about for the last 20 whatever minutes. So, yeah. So, see you next time, and peace out. Peace out. Come on, snap! What the fuck? Why can't I snap? What's going on? Fuck you, hand.